Oh, here we go. Here we go. Take a sip of my fine beverage here. Boy, this shit is strong too. Not coffee. I'm on my cleanse. Holy crap. Woo! Yeah, I've been off coffee for about 5 days, 6 days now. Man, I'll tell you what, the headache the first few days was so intense. Jesus. I was about to just give it up. Take me now, Lord. Let's see here. What we got going on? What do we got going on? Let's take a peek. I got it up on SPY, waiting for this. I'm going to go ahead and new weekly range on SPY. It's going to populate here in about 29 minutes now. Probably going to be about anywhere from like 422 and a half, 423, something in that area. Right up in here. Yep. Let's show you real quick while we're waiting on that, where BTCs came in at. Yeah, BTC have a little sell-off. Good. I like cheap corn. Cheap corn, good. Speaking of corn, we'll look at corn futures. See if they're correlated with Bitcoin. How's that? Corn futures and Bitcoin. Let me go over here. There we are. There, my peeps. Let's see here. Let's load that chart and go live in the Discord. Hello, gentlemen. I was just talking about the SPY daily range. 422 and a half, 423 center, something like that. Yeah. And here's something real interesting. Here's the first thing I noticed. I'm sitting here looking at Dixie, and I'm like, okay, this is confusing as hell. I'm like, where the hell is the weekly range? Well, I see resistance levels and stuff. Folks, that ain't no resistance level. That's the weekly range for. It's literally 104.041 is the entire weekly range. The center anyway, right? The wings. Look at this thing. I've never, ever seen anything populate like that. What's that saying? Well, you can see it's definitely been tested. Or wait a minute. Yeah. It's a new weekly. That's insane how tight it is. Dixie's gonna fly. Dixie gonna fly this week. Is it gonna bury these markets? I'll tell you what, right now, Bitcoin and SPY are definitely not correlated. They were, right? Remember Thursday, Friday? Correlation, SPY, Bitcoin, Dixie, all correlated. This is going to be interesting to see what happens, man. If SPY takes off the top side, Dixie, woo! We're definitely going to see BTC probably pull back. It already is. With the open. What could SPY do? Well, hopefully it shoots down around 422, 421 today. We'll see. Maybe test, maybe drop below that weekly range. Of course, Friday. Bought some puts. Not a lot, just testing the waters. Seem legit. We'll see how that plays out. So I'm actually wanting a nice little Dixie pump here. Yeah, man, this tight weekly range. Here's the issue, though. Here's a new daily, right? Here's a new daily. Percentage-wise, definitely close enough. We're just going to have to let this play out. This is going to be a wild day. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. What's up, Yasha? What's up, P-Funk? No, you living the dream. Been 90, 92 degrees every day last week. Holy shit, man. Now it's chilly in the morning.
It's dry as shit here.
Oh, yeah, dude. Super dry. No rain. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, which is nice. I mean, I cut my grass last Monday. I don't even think it's grown.
Yeah, they're all brown here, man.
Yeah, mine's actually still green. I get a lot of shade, and I'm up here. It's this clay earth, man. It holds a lot of water in it, so yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this where SPY opens up. What's that?
He's been looking over these and then doing stuff with these intersects, man, all weekend and everything. It's crazy. Over the daily and the 4 hour on Bitcoin. Crazy.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Movement is coming, man. The weekly, the monthly. It's all set up, dude. It's all set up for movement.
Oof. Oof, oof,
Yeah.
and oof. Let me see here.
Yeah. 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. That asset's ready.
Yeah. Let's let this power mean populate here. Let's see where the sucker is on the 4 hour. Oh, let's not do this. Come on, there you are. Oof. Ooh.
Literally having a cross right now, an intersect right now.
Yeah, there's the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, and this baby, I mean, already first standard deviation to the downside on Bitcoin. You can see it too. Let's flip this baby over to crypto.
Making the move.
Making the moves, making the moves. There she blows right there. Blue cross line, 1 SD. You can see it's the before that. Now it's breaking down below this second support level on the daily. Got a wick right to it. Pulled back up. Not having it. Rejected off the bottom side of that 4 hour 68.3 Laplace. Now it's spilling out. But we got this 1 SD. If Dixie makes a run to the upside, we could see a 95.4 Laplace. Bitcoin moved today, 26.3 area. Yep, 26.3 area. Makes sense. Second standard deviation, right below it. 223. Nice. About $80 below.
Yeah, 26.3 is definitely within sight.
Yeah.
Easily.
And here is the bottom. Daily range. 26 to 175 area. Woo, woo. Man, that's strong.
Yep, and then if it moves back up, it could easily also head back up around the 27.8. Would not be surprised to see it.
No, yeah, we're going to have a party.
Or possibly along the way 27.4. But
yeah. Yeah. Dixie's just trying to find a little strength. Bitcoin's bullish. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of bullish things going on right now with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So did you see U.S. government getting ready to tear the top off crypto too? Of course they are. China did it. Oh, yeah, you know. And I was thinking about it too. It's almost like, I think China realizing they are in massive financial trouble. Did you see that report come out that it's all just fluff? I mean, they are broke as shit. They don't have any freaking money at all. So, of course, they're going to open up the crypto floodgates probably. So, America's, United States sees that and they're like, oh, we can't have this. We got to let our city. This is going to get wild. This could be good, actually. Let's have this little financial battle.
It's just more proof, or it's just more evidence that crypto has already won.
Oh, it's already. You're right. And for years now.
Yeah, for years. Since literally like the last halving, pretty much.
Or since about, I don't know, 2009.
Well, yeah, arguably since then. But first there was the part where they had to ignore it.
Yeah.
Then there was the part where they had to laugh at it. Then there was the part where they had to try and actually fight it,
right.
Which was quite new because everybody knew.
Yeah.
And now it's the part where they pretend like they're fighting, but they're really just surrendering.
Yeah.
These are just terms of surrender.
It is terms of surrender. It's great too. We'll love to see it. Got a bird that outside my window. He's a little sweetie. Little sweetie. Well, it's a beautiful day though. Definitely needs some rain. Big up in the upper atmosphere. A lot of that smoke coming from Canada, man. It's been hazy, like red blood moons and shit. The full moon was wicked here. I was just like, oh shit.
Does it smell like Canadian bacon and maple syrup?
Smells like a cross between burnt maple syrup and burnt hockey sticks.
What, no poutine?
Oh, shit. We love our neighbors to the north.
Very love Canadians. 100%.
Right? Whoop. There's my
our fellow human beings around the world.
There's my text. Potential option expiration risk. Well, of course, it's always a risk, baby. Let's fucking go.
Send you a message that says there is absolutely no risk.
Right. Yeah. Send them a message back. Risk, schmishk. Who do you think you're talking to? There's no risk. Now, it'd be different if I sold some puts or something. I'd be like, be careful. Right? You sell puts. What do you want the market to do? Go up. Let's see here. Wow. What a day. What a freaking day. What's up?
Yeah.
So this is
I saw some good questions in the channels over the weekend. People were asking some smart questions.
yeah, I was
It
busy.
good.
I checked it in a couple times. I was like, yeah. You're always there to take care of folks.
That was
Love
just
it.
a good. Some people asking some good questions in there, man. I liked it.
Yeah.
The channels.
100%. Yeah, Chris, right? Chris is on it. Everybody's on it. All the new guys,
Yeah.
man. Incredible.
Yeah, all the folks who are learning, they're asking good questions and stuff, man. It's good to see.
Yep, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the Trading View. If you're watching this video, hit that rocket icon. Get this out to other people. Other traders need the VEPS, man. Need it. But look, I was thinking about this over the weekend too. You need to realize, look, we're not here to extract money from our community like all these YouTubers, all these other people out there selling products. That's not us. I'm literally telling you right now, do not come buy our indicators right off the bat. Don't do it. Right? This is not easy. It's going to take some time. It's a learning process. We have a free volatility starter pack you can get. Learn the basics of volatility trading first. Then we have a 2-week free trial for all of our alpha trading indicators. Okay, we've got a package. What is it? 13 indicators or something.
That's like 14 of our indicators.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but it's a good chunk, and it's many of the ones you see on the live streams.
Yeah, it's all you need too. Trust me. I mean, we've just got a lot of stuff, and we've refined it down to what we think is the best. But yeah, and then if you like the free trial, right? If you like what you're seeing, then you can come in, subscribe to the indicators, right? But right off the bat, no. And education is free too. We love to teach this stuff. Absolutely. I mean, it drives me. Every Monday morning, I'm like, oh, Monday, new week, let's go. So let's see here. Good stuff. Remember that. You're never going to hear YouTube Jimmy say, don't buy my stuff. No, man, he's trying to extract money from you every day, right? Trying to make money off you every day. Clicks, subscribes, selling freaking indicator packages, educational programs, freaking trading psychology, dare I say, which is that's the biggest joke of them all. Trading psychology, I got a news flash for you. Just don't be emotionally attached to your trade. That's the end of the book. It's all you need to read. 1 page. Trading psychology is a total scam. We're humans. We're very emotional. Of course. If you're just not emotionally attached to the trade, you're fine. Now, that's not saying, oh my God, I just got squashed, I got liquidated, right? And it's like, it's not that you're not supposed to get upset about it. Yeah, you're supposed to get out of the position. That's what being not emotionally attached to the trade is. Trade turns against you.
You're not supposed to get liquidated.
Yeah, get out of the trade. If you're scalping low time frame volatility and the data set turns against you, it's pretty easy just to get out of a tiny little loss. But it's in human nature. You want to grind, right? You're like, oh, I'm going to get to. No, I'm telling you right now, these algorithms don't care, right? They do not care about you. They will take your money. They will liquidate you. Yeah, man, it's crazy. They'll suck all that premium right out of you if you're trading those 0DT options. All right, what time is it? 9:15.
Not only that, I could throw a little feedback on just being on here for a short period of time, and what it's allowed me to do. And this is just I would never give anybody advice on anything to do with trading, and I want to say that up front. But what you've allowed me to do in using all these tools is I've literally taken all. I said this the other day. I took all my funds out of my trading account down to literally nothing, just to where what I'm willing to trade or lose that.
Yeah.
And it's a minimal amount. It's a nothing amount. And I do that and it takes such the load off your mind. Like you were talking to somebody that had, say $15,000, $16,000 in there, whatever, doesn't matter. But once I did this, it empowered me to the level of where I don't hesitate anymore on the on the possibilities, because these tools allow you these possibilities.
Yeah.
And so that's just my feedback, because you don't have to trade a lot of money, and you have helped me progress to that point, to where I just took it all out. I just said, hey, I don't need to have it in there. Why even have the thought of using it when I don't need to? So now I have a very minimal amount. Basically, my loss structure is in my account for trading, and that's it. I just focus on that, and I can trade that at will using the tools. So that's just some fundamental advice. If you want to start from somewhere from scratch and you've been pounded or whatever, I could just say I'm a good example of just some basic techniques that, listening to Scott go through his stuff, and you've helped me literally work with a manageable amount that really is kind of like, it's a great risk reward strategy.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Yep. You're
There's
welcome.
my feedback.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
That's good. That's good, man. That is a seriously good feedback. I mean, first of all, you're applying, wise techniques, wise methods to your trading and reducing your risk and optimizing your P&L properly, the long-term view, as opposed to just degen habits, which a lot of people have by virtue of basically being inundated by that message that that's the way to do it, even though clearly statistically it's not. And so thank you for sharing that. And also, I'm sure there are other people who are listening at some point now or in the future that'll probably have a wake-up moment when they hear that. So thanks, dude.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and by the way, just to end that, I take out my profits.
Yeah.
I take them out all the time. I don't even leave them.
Yeah.
I stick with what my risk is in there, and that's it.
Right.
And it works. And if I need to put some back, I put it back, but only it's minimal now. It's like
man.
this
TP early and often. That's the method, man. That is the method. Limit your loss and TP early and often, and often and often and often. Well done.
And it's a great way to limit your loss, because basically I have it in there. It's not a lot of money, and I can lose it.
Yeah, when you know you can make $1, it doesn't matter how many times you know you can make that. You can just keep going making that $1. It doesn't matter.
Making that
size of the stack at risk is clearly just a matter of, it's moot. It's entirely your choosing.
Exactly. So thanks. I have to say thanks. It's just helped me kind of break my situation down to an extremely manageable situation where you're no longer, I would say, at the whim of your emotions.
Yeah, that's literally why this place exists, man. I'm delighted to hear you say that. Honestly, why does this place exist? Because A, we wanted a great place to discuss all the amazing tools that we use between each other. But B, most importantly, we're sick and tired of seeing good people get wrecked.
Yeah.
And there's a better way to trade, and we like to show it. And you just demonstrated that it works. And like you said, you're relatively new to it, and it already works for you. So that means it can already also work for other new people. So, yay.
Yay.
Yeah, for sure.
Good way to start out the morning.
And your guys' response times and support is excellent. So I'm throwing that out there to anybody that, if you have questions, ask them, and then be engaged. I like to engage when Scott throws up the SPY and we're looking at, when it gets into the market, it's a positive because you're engaged. If I have something to say, I say it. If I don't have anything to say, I don't say it. So just I throw that out there because your support is excellent, and the way you communicate is excellent.
Thank you. Yeah, when people have questions, we want to answer.
Yep.
We want to make sure it's cool.
We got the daily up here too. Let's check this daily out on Bitcoin real quick. Oof, where's this power mean? Yeah, intersection central, isn't it? Intersection central. Our beautiful RMLR with the future projection, right? With the future projection. It's a beautiful thing when you know where the future reverse mean of log returns is going to be at. People are like, well, how do you do that? How do you predict the future? Well, we don't have a crystal ball. We just figured it out. We figured it out. Don't really want to say exactly how we figured it out. But yeah, if you study the chart, if you study the data sets, you study the RMLR, and you really give it some time, you'll figure it out. You'll see. You'll see what's going on with it for sure. I mean, immediately me and Yasha were like, hold on. When this thing came out, we were like, there's more to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will see it. There's no doubt. You just got to put in that time. So interesting. 4 hour. Where are we down here, though? So the 30 length RMLR, I mean, pretty much it just, you're sitting right on top of it right now. Where's it at? 26,596. We're about $100 above. We're about $100 above. We did get a wick right to it, though, pretty much. Interesting. See how this ends up today. I keep saying interesting because, yeah, right? I'm never gonna say, oh, man, this thing's going to moon. Oh, this is going to dump. No, we're going to get some probabilities. We're going to get some probabilities. That's all we do. Now, SPY, right? This thing's was working a lot of bear div, right, on this pump. We're way outside the power mean bands. I mean, 4 hour. Let me check the daily. Daily, no bear div at all, but hey, we know what happens, man. You get outside this power mean band, it's usually party time. You're going to come back, right? Returns are going to mean revert. They're going to come back into the power mean band. Price action is going to follow. Let's see here. So daily, no. But you go down here under the 4 hour, setting up bear div, right? The returns oscillator is already turned down. 90 minutes, same way, and you can see outside the power mean band. So I'm looking at these fissures, or these reverse wave trends. I mean, Jesus, on the 4 hour, it's about 414. Hey, SPY, how about a little slide today? How about just a dump-a-roo? 13 points. Let's go. 12 points. Get those, geez, I can't remember what puts I bought, man, to be honest. 421, sorry. We had a weekend in between them, right? Yeah. What? You squeaky? Did you get you squeaky? Huh? Hilarious. Dog's playing with the squeaky toy. Uh-oh. This could get interesting. It's getting fired up. Get that squeaky. Yeah. Such a good dog. So 90 minute bear div setting up. Let's see. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. No, it's coming from. I mean, you got two highs here, about the same. But I'm going all the way back here on the 90. Get a 45. 45's already slid below the zero mean, positively correlated, right, at the end of the day on the 45. I'm not saying SPY could pump a little bit here, because it could, but man, you're going to get a new weekly range populating around, 422.5, something like that, 423, right in that range somewhere. Got a nice gap down here, right? Got a nice gap down here. And it's going to populate that weekly range right in it. See how it ended up too. 33-minute contracting, positively correlated. Every volatility length. That's how it closed. You got the low length Z-score already down, 95% confidence interval. You got the higher length Z-score. Rejected. I mean, it did. It went up to the 90% confidence interval, pulling back down. The bear div was on the low length, right? And right here, where you cross the zero mean, bear div. Bear div. Bear div everywhere. All lower highs. Let's see. All the way down to how the 15-minute closed. And right before the close, it dropped below the zero mean. Positively correlated. That's why we got that 15. These last 15-minute candles were going to the downside during a random walk, I might add. Right? Had a little bit of trend right here on the 15-minute. But yeah, then it immediately went right back into a random walk. Where's the next trend? Where are we going to go? The predictor flipped to the downside. Let's see. Same thing. All the volatility lengths contracting, positively correlated. To be honest, I think the market's a little shell shocked from last week. This thing's hovering up here. I'm surprised this isn't down pre-market. I really am. Like 427 in that area, probably 426. Can't wait to get this range in 5 minutes. That'll get me excited. That'll get me excited. I could double, you know. Yeah, if I see something good here, I might buy some more puts today. Might buy some more puts. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Let me check crypto real quick. Anything dump out hard? Probably not too bad. Usually you see, you know, when BTC pulls back a little bit, you see the alts really rip down, but not really seeing it, man. Litecoin 2.25%. Bonk, yeah, of course Bonk's down. Why wouldn't it be? Meme coins, man, what are you going to do? Fresh meme coin, too. Kava's up. Nice. Nice for the Supreme Leader. Where's he at? He's probably trapped up. Trapped up doing some torturing people. Who knows what he's doing? Jesus. We got to get Trump in this chat, though, to combat the Supreme Leader. Let's see. Yeah, man, nothing. We're patiently waiting. Hi, girl. Hi. Good dog. Are you a good dog? You want out? You want out? Go. She just wants petted. Oh, what's new? All right, pre-market Jimmy. What are we going to do? We're patiently waiting. Yeah, right in this range, man. Right in here. I'm seeing the center of this weekly. So how do you do that? Well, here's last week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's all the price action on the 15-minute from last week. Now, after you study the data sets for a while, you get pretty good at being able to predict where these new ranges are going to be at. And I really like this gap up here. Plus, I'm seeing some wicks up into that area, right? A wick to the downside. That was a resistance level last week for the weekly volatility range, right? Here was the weekly range. That was the R1. Boy, kicked it up, flipped it into support. But you can see the wicks right here going up in the same area. Yeah, man. There's definitely a lot of volatility right there. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Like, I mean, I'm going to center it. I'm going to say 123.5. Anywhere from 122.5 to 123.5, I think that range is going to populate. Now, the wings, it's a different story. Let me see the minis real quick. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That would be about four. What would that be? About 425, actually. A little higher than I thought. Yeah, we're going to have to let this populate because they are going to be different. It's kind of hard to look at this and really get where the SPY weekly range, even though these are the minis. But yeah, this hasn't even... The minis, man, oh man, this is a tough day. I'm not going to lie. This is a tough day. Daily range has been tested. Here's the weekly, though. That's, I mean, on the minis, I like to see a full test on these minis. 4270, huh? Interesting. Dealing with this 4-hour top side of the 68.3 Laplace right now. Where's a 95.4 right inside the weekly range? That's 4-hour, right? There's a 1 SD down here on the daily, right by the center of the weekly. Once again, man, I'm really surprised. And when I pulled up, when I saw Dixie pumping and stuff, and saw how tight Dixie's range was on the weekly, when I looked at the data set, I was like, oh damn! I figured it would be down. There we go. Let's see here. Is that right? Well, yeah, pretty close, man. Pretty close. A little higher than I thought. Right? It's the center is about 124.2. Let me see here. What's that top side?
You win.
Wow. Here's the top side right up here, man. Damn. It's higher than I thought it was going to be. Good on SPY. A lot of volatility at the top side. About 426. About 426, huh? Right below the 68, the daily 68.3 Laplace. So what's this bad boy going to do? Let's see these charts change. I mean, this thing could have blown this div out. I mean, there's no bull div, right? On the 15. It's starting to drop out of a random walk. Of course, the predictor is going to flip, right? It's up a little bit pre-market, and you got volatility expansion happening. 2400 length on the volatility on the 15, just laying low. It's negatively correlated. There we go. Get the 981 just flipped negative with a little bit of expansion too. Well, let's go. Let's dump it out. Let's dump it out, huh? You had too much fun last week, SPY. Plus, alpha trading, yeah. There's this guy Bilbo. He bought some puts, man. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home, baby. One for the ages. Shoot this thing down to the bottom of the weekly range. That would make my day. 422.5. Bring some premium back into these puts. Yeah, because they got drained. They got drained. It's okay. What I buy at I think 10 cents or something. 10 cents. Only bought 3. I mean, dude, it's like $30 on the line. Ridiculous. Hardly anything. All right. Let's see here. That's right. Let's look at SPY. Yeah, I mean, this thing is in. So we're up here on the 4 hour. I mean, literally up here above the 2 SD band around the RMLR. Goodness gracious. Looking like it's wanting to have an intersection to the downside. You can see the predictors of the top side. Of course. Of course. Last 2 days, right? Thursday and Friday, this thing was going haywire. Good times. Good times. What's this daily look like? Whoops. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Where's that at? 424, huh?
By the way, that's a good example. SPY is a good example with the RMLRs of looking for slightly less volatile assets to do mean reversions very often from like the 2SD move often enough.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, man. The 30 length looks no, this is the low length, my bad.
You get 3 SD moves, but you also get a lot more 2 moves. Someone was asking earlier about that, like, do traditional assets tend to mean revert from the 2 SD? It depends. If they're not as volatile as like a crypto, then sure. But a lot of traditional assets are super volatile, especially these days. And especially if they're like low cap or,
right,
generally not profitable companies. So you'll get wild swings just like you do in crypto. But yeah, like 2 SD is a very strong place, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Indeed, sir. Indeed. This is the low length, huh? Yeah. So you got the 30 turning down. The 11 is up. I'm looking at some guy. What's up, girl? What you doing? Sniffing the desk. Trying to find some support on the 90 minute on the 1 SD band. I don't know, man. I don't know. Better yet. Yeah, I mean, Dixie popping out of the hole. This thing's weak, though, man. It's at the 90. Let's go to the 4 hour. Check Dixie out. Where are you? Hit the 2 SD band. Tell you what, man. Dixie pulls back. These markets will fly. Not going to lie. These markets could fly. Gotta test these ranges,
It's
though.
going to go up, down, or sideways.
Yeah. Gotta test this weekly. For sure. This could be a snap, too, man. There it is right there. 426. 426.11. Yeah, is that correct? Yeah, right there. So is this going to run up to the top side of the 68.3? Maybe, man. Market's bullish. Coming in from last week. It's a VIX. Man, that VIX is down to a 15. Gee, many Christmas, man. Woo! Good stuff, boys and girls. Good stuff. My God. Actually, let me see something. The hell was the last time the VIX was that freaking hot low, man? My God is right. Let me see here. Oh, well, no. 15. Yeah, it was. see here. Pull this baby in. Yeah, dude. I mean, hello. Now it pulled back up a little bit, but yeah, this thing hasn't been this low in a while. Just on the daily, man. Goodness. Here we go. When was the last time we got some wicks into this area? June of 21. June of 21. Really? Was the last time we got this deep. Just wicks, man. It pulled up quick, too. Pulled up quick. I'm telling you, man. Would not be a bit surprised right here. See, this is the bottom of the VIX, man. This thing's going to pop probably. They're making it tough early on. They are making it tough. All right. We'll get this intraday here in a minute. Damn, this thing might drop to 19, 18 and a half. Goodness gracious. What is going on? And SPY just doing its thing, man. Moving. Things got no chill. I'm telling you, though, the returns oscillator on the 4 hours already turned down. There's bear div for sure. Bear div on the low length Z score. A little bit more local here on the returns oscillator. So is what you're waiting for is to see, are we going to get a bounce here off the zero mean? Right? Will this thing bounce off the zero mean? Or will it dip below? There's no correlation right now. Let me see, blow it up. Actually, there's a little bit of positive correlation to the downside on the 4 hour. Could be setting some people up here for a little down move. I don't know.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT. What is up?
Always remember to take your profits early and often. Limit your loss. And don't be emotionally attached to your trades.
Yasha was busy this weekend. Nice soundboard edition. I love it. That is great. That is fantastic. It's what I want to see. Let's get a center of the weekly test here. 1SD right around the first support level of the daily. That could do it. That could do it indeed. I mean, you got top side of the new daily, 427.4, center 426.87, bottom 426.35. Yeah. I mean, the daily, it's already running. It's running away from the daily, too. That's what I'm waiting for. Pull back, get inside the daily range. Just work your way down into the weekly. All right. You got the bottom side of the daily about, 24 cents above the top side of the weekly. Will be interesting when it gets down here. It's probable, though. I'm telling you. It is probable. Profitable probables. Let me see here, man. What do we got? What do we got working? Let's see in the market. Let's see if anybody popped big time. Oh, poor natural gas. Are you going to go up this week? Airbnb down 4.2. Let's see. Yeah, because they had a good week last week. Boop. Yeah, nothing really. SoFi. Tesla up again. Good stuff. I might even check in on Tesla. If you guys haven't watched the Babylon Bee interview with Elon, it's pretty damn good. Because those guys are funny as shit to begin with. But they ask some really good questions. Really good questions. Let me see here.
Saw it, yeah.
Bud, just go bye-bye. Target, go bye-bye. Let me see here. Yep, I'm on that train. It's okay. Not going to let these corporations freaking dictate policy and shit. It's ridiculous. It's time for Americans to wake up, man. You better wake up. You better wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you here. Who we got in here? I see Pedro too. Got Pedro, Hood Spy, P-Funk. Beautiful. get up here. Just it sent a wick into this first 4-hour candle, 68.3. Being patient with this thing, man. Being patient. Although, what is the bottom side of the 68.3? What is that? 426, 427. Well, that ain't bad, man. 427s are only 35 cents. Well, they're trying to get me, aren't they? Trying to suck me in on some more. Yasha, he turned off his headphones too. Shit, he's not even listening. It's all good. I was gonna go get my tea. I can wait. But I am. I'm looking here. I'm interested. What is that? Is that the center of the daily too? That is. Center of the daily is just about 18 cents above the bottom side of the 68.3 on the daily. It's a white cross right there. And like I said, when you're using this indicator, when you first get like, a new daily, just put it on a minute so you can really see these ranges. There we go. A little better, right? There's that weekly. Top side. Here's the daily. Really gives you a little more idea here. Let me see something here on the 1 minute. Hi, girl. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, definitely, man. Setting up bear everywhere. Bear. But we're on a super low time frame, folks. Let's see the 3 minute. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Starting to have a little outlier too on the 15. There's that volatility on the low length. What, up to an 80 now? Everything's starting to expand a little bit, positively correlated. Let's see where this goes. With that weekly range looming down there, I'm not interested in calls at all. I don't care where this thing goes to. Right? Just not the risk reward, just what I'm seeing. And look, man, I mean, look at the 1 minute. Whoop, whoop, right back below. That was quick. Put this back on the 15 now that I know where all that's at. What are those 427s? God, man, I bet on that quick little spike, this thing's dropped about a nickel. That is the bottom of the expected move, too. That's why I'm looking at that bad boy. 427. Yeah, right there. 426. What's the top side of that weekly again? Yeah, 426s. 19 cents. Interesting. Yeah, you can't beat it down. Even some. What do you got there? Boom, boom. Gotta love that money sound. Got to love the money sound. All right. Okay, SPY.
Brain dance!
Yeah, I mean, look at the 15 just sitting right at the top of the power mean band, right? And all these other time frames way outside. Wave trend on the 15, 424, or about 425 actually. 425. Made a little attempt here, right? That's good. Then you shoot right back outside of it. Go sideways, mean reversion. Low time frame, all good. You start climbing up through here though, and we know how this goes. No questions asked, right? We use this indicator all the time. It's great when you understand where a data set is, right? That's why we set up the power mean band like that. So you can have all kinds of different lengths of power means, creates like that beautiful band. No, this is not your super guppy people are used to, which why in the world you'd ever use that indicator to begin with is beyond me. It's just, people can trade however they want. We prefer not to use lagging indicators. And the people even using them know they lag, but I think that a lot of them they don't know a better way. That's why we're trying to get this information out there. Guys, there is a better way. 100%. You don't have to use lagging indicators. And people get confused. They're just like, well, why? And go talk to YouTube Jimmy. He doesn't even know why they lag. That's the biggest problem, because he doesn't understand returns, which is fine. We know price action follows returns. So, hello. You get the data set out the power mean band, right? What is the data set doing? It's just following the returns. Well, it's time for the returns to mean revert. I'm telling you, man. 422.31, 22.31. All right. Patience, 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 patience. At some point here, you could see a rejection. There's that intraday. Nah, see, it didn't drop at all. Not on the open. Let's see here. There we go. That horizon. There goes the VIX. That intraday just went up about what? That pop almost a point, man. That was low 19s, wasn't it? We could see this thing start to crawl down. Yes, we could. Gold, I think gold was down to about 1940. Remember what I said about gold. All you gold bugs out there, look for gold to pull inside 1900. I'm telling you, man. Thing is going to dump. It already has been. Dixie, yeah, 104.247. There she comes. Let's see you, Dixie, real quick. Yeah, of course you're going to pull back a little bit. Same thing. Dixie's not going to just be immune to it. I don't care what data set it is, right? They're following the returns. Following the returns. And I would imagine Dixie's probably on the 15. Let's see if this thing set up some bear div. Wouldn't be a bit freaking surprised. Yeah, you can see the Z scores. Yeah, man. Yep. 33 even look more. Yeah, there we go. Look at the low length Z score. Oh, this whole run. I mean, look at all the lower highs, man. So Dixie might pull back here. Where to though? Interesting. Remember, it's daily range never got tested. I mean, what are we gonna have to do? Dixie down on Monday? I'm telling you though, I don't think SPY will pump. If anything, if Dixie pulls back, I can see SPY. I mean, last week SPY was following Dixie around. So, look out. This is going to be wild. Just saying. But yeah, definitely the bulls are going to try to keep it up. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I mean, it's not a super tight daily range, but SPY could just range in the 68.3, right? Why Dixie's figuring out what the hell it wants to do. Our weak ass dollar. Mini's up a little bit. Let's see where gold's range was while we're waiting patiently. God, poor gold. Yeah, we're coming up. Check the weekly. I mean, it opened up the new week pretty close, but that's pretty much what you got going on. This might run back up, test the weekly range. I would not be a bit surprised. See it dump from there. Where's the monthly? Yeah, there's a monthly. Jesus. And you're slowly, now you're getting the dailies, right? Here's the center of the daily. This data set rejects off the weekly. Tomorrow, you're going to get a populated daily below the weekly, daily and weekly below the monthly. That is a very bearish setup. Very bearish setup. Monthly range has already been tested. Weekly opened up right below it. Never got a wick to it, though. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing pop right up to the 68 through Laplace and reject from there. All right. Would not shock me at all. Yeah, put that premium in there. Yeah, shove it in. Square peg and round hole. I don't care. Cram it in there. Shit. I'm losing it.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT.
The truth about traditional technical analysis, trading YouTube jimmies and their indicators is lies fib, and fibs lie, and karma is a dish best served cold. To wit, respect is earned, not paid for. As a great self-deprecating comedian once said, I don't get no respect. I played hide and seek. They wouldn't even look for me.
Rodney Dangerfield. Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Good job. Yasha's been active in the soundboard apparently this weekend. I love it.
No, my robots are busy.
The robots are busy. Yeah, true. We got the robots busy. That's what we do here. We're going to have the best soundboard in the West. Let's go. Boil up almost 10%. Yeah, if you're a true degen, go trade some Boyle. Good luck. That's all I got to
Yeah.
say on that. You can get the trend down on that. I'll tell you what, man, there's some money to be made. It's tough though, buddy. That thing is volatile as hell. Most traders stay away from natural gas, period. Right? Everybody knows that. Get away from natural gas. It's a shit show. Especially lately, man. My God. Thing is getting wrecked. I'm sure that's some sort of, yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you want out? Come on. Hear your brother barking.
Yeah,
What's he barking at?
and boil as well.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, talk for a sec, Yasha, while I get this tea.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a million things right now,
Oh, well.
including scanning these charts, but mostly doing other stuff. Startup world, and this is just, I like to hear things in the background. But yeah, Alpha Trading brings you its own streams because Alpha Trading sponsors itself because Alpha Trading doesn't take sponsors. And as we said before, we're here to teach you a better way to trade. That's what Bilbo's doing here on these live streams every day. And we give you access to those amazing tools for free. You can try them out. And you can get free access to our volatility starter kit so you can learn how to do the basics. We even give you a cheat sheet, for goodness sake. A cheat sheet. Here I am editing web pages and code and emails, ads, connecting things, various networks to do different things, analytics and whatnot. And even then, I'm able to see in my mind the cheat sheet galore that works on volatility and entropy just as well on one as the other. And why is that? That's because the maths are similar, volatility and entropy, when it comes to what is going on. Right? They're totally different things, but they are not completely unrelated. And so the maths work for them both, which is why the cheat sheet works for both. And it's very simple. It's really just 6 tendencies or chicken tendencies, TM, that you need to know. All right. I mean, it comes right down to it. Given that the positive returns are usually followed by positive returns, and that negative returns are usually followed by negative returns, and the standard deviation of returns is volatility, and the returns are mean reverting, price isn't. Price usually follows the returns. Volatility expansion plus positive correlation is a pump. Volatility expansion plus negative correlation is a dump. Volatility contraction plus positive correlation is a pump. Is a dump. Price moves down. Volatility contraction plus negative correlation, price moves up. Sideways volatility plus positive correlation equals price moves down. And sideways volatility plus negative correlation equals price moves up. And remember, those are tendencies, not rules, but they are extremely accurate tendencies that have an extremely high probability of being correct on this candle and the next. Learn those things, and you learn the fundamental ways of trading VEPS. And from there, every other indicator just makes it easier for you to get a handle on how this works. So try it out, check it out, jump into Discord, it's free. We like to answer questions. People in the community are very helpful and friendly. And yeah, we're here to answer questions. I'm not even here, actually.
He is invisible. And I am
but
back.
we're here. Bilbo's here.
Hi, guys. How are we? Oh, there we go. See, I just had to go make some tea. That's what's great about these charts, man. You know, when the data sets are outside the power mean band, that thing is incredible. It really is. And then, yeah, just studying, knowing where these volatility ranges are. It all works very well together. But like I said before, when you first come in and you see this stuff, it's just like, excuse me. It's not the easiest thing, right? Why? Because nobody else is talking about this. And if they are, and you guys happen to like find them, this is when we've been looking for years. We're not going to, there's one other group, but you know what? I'm just going to throw that out there. Where is that at? Where was that I saw him do that at? Is that under alerts? What the heck? Okay. Yep, there it is. So the other camp, this is how they treat their people. This is how they treat TradingView. He didn't upgrade any scripts. He upgraded like a message on every script that they put out. And do you know what he put? The pool of people using this site is literally too dumb to benefit from these things. Now, who wants to go learn from somebody like that? I'm going to say right now, the guy is a total a-hole, right? I mean, I still had just this tiny little speck of respect because when it comes to math, the guy's brilliant. Lost it all when I read this because I was like, what the hell? I had all these like updates to a bunch of scripts and I was like, who in the hell? And I saw who it was. Literally on every script, he put that on the bottom of it. And so if you're on TradingView and you're looking for indicators, right? Why in the world would you ever buy that indicator? When literally the message is the pool of people using this site, literally this guy is saying everybody on TradingView is stupid. What a joker, man. And they wonder why. Incredible, man. It really is. To treat people like that, wow. Guys, you're not going to find that here. We are here to help.
Yeah.
We are here to help. We care about people, right? We're not just going to get off that. Just making a point, though. Look, there's nobody out there teaching this stuff, right? I've already thrown. They're gone. They're gone. I mean, if somebody was like, "Oh, you need to send traders there. We're going to take you out back and hang you on the oak tree," I'd be like, "Take me on the back to hang me on the oak tree." Then I'm not sending anybody over there at all. Period. For those indicators, I feel sorry for people if they're still trapped up over there. And if you are listening, if you're doing a little sneaky listening to us because we know how to teach this and they don't, guys, come on over, man. We got no hard feelings at all. We got no hard feelings at all. Oh, there we go. Let's get this rocking and rolling. Let's see these positions here. Hey! Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. All right, SPY making its way down. Let's see what happens here. Definitely got to test this daily first. And it's the bottom side of the 4-hour 68.3 Laplace. So now the T part. Woo! Doing the middle part of my cleanse right now. All right, it always starts with the colon cleanse and then the bladder kidney. I'm on the bladder kidney and it's intense. It's intense. Total fast, only liquids. But yeah, it's powerful, man. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Got to clean your organs out, ladies and gentlemen. Right? You ever change your oil in your car? I mean, got to take care of your bodies. Got to take care of your bodies. Let me see here. Okay. Dixie. Let's see. Pop this on Dixie. Looks like it's bouncing somewhere. Yeah, pulled back up hard. And I'm telling you, man. I mean, percentage-wise, you're close enough to the daily range. But, I mean, it hasn't tested it. That's why I'm a little reserved here. But you got to remember, these ranges don't need to be tested the day of. This could go a couple days. These are the real gaps, right? These are the real gaps. Institutional gaps, that's all used to just manipulate people. Why? Because they know people are going to trade to the gap, right? And then people get wrecked. They know that most people don't know. That's not how you trade a gap. You trade a gap when the data set gets to the gap. That's what it's all about. You don't just like, hey, we got a gap way down below. Oh, I might as well just short. You know how many people have got liquidated doing that? It's ridiculous. As Dixie's just, woo! Crazy, man. Crazy. So, let's see here. That would be awesome to see this thing just swing down hardcore down here at about 103.9 area and then just suck that candle right back up. Party time. But as long as, if Dixie's showing weakness like this, like I said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised today if SPY just ranged inside the 68.3 Laplace on the daily. got to remember, SPY needs to test that weekly range, man. Needs to test the weekly. Just sent a wick down close to the daily, but yeah, I mean, you got the top of the weekly down here at 426. Got to get some of that action. Got to get some of it. Gold's right at it right now, huh? Yep, sent a wick right to that baby into the weekly range. There we go. Yeah, you can see. Well, gold and obviously Dixie, they were a little bit correlated last week. Not this week. Apparently not. I mean, we were seeing some 15-minute moves that all three, right? Dixie, SPY, and Bitcoin were all just moving the same direction. So you don't see that a lot, man. You do not see that a lot. When Dixie flashes strength, risky assets dump.
Something just came out.
What's that?
Look at everything spiked. Look, something just came out.
Yeah, what is this?
Look at Dixie.
You see here. Yeah, what is that?
What came out of the big fat tail that's worth making sure you take profits early and often.
Oh, the PMI? What? What are you doing, TradingView? Interesting. Try this again. TradingView ripping on me.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Came in low though, man. Right? Forecast was 52.2, came in at 50.3. Huh. Let me see on SPY.
Alpha Trading welcomes all retail traders. We are here to help you learn a better way to trade. And we are nice. Because people should be nice to each other.
Oh, but hey guys, hold on. Morgan Stanley says economy will avoid recession in 2023. Are these people the most gaslighting donkeys ever? Seriously? Like we're not in a recession? It's a joke, man. It really is. That's all it takes, though. They're going to come out and say, hey, we're going to avoid this recession. But hey, man, at the same time, just like P-Funk said last week, and I've seen it at the restaurants all weekend, dude, people are throwing money around, man. I mean, people are throwing money around. People buying new cars. I mean, it's just madness. I drove by one of the dealerships.
That is a typical sign of hyperinflation about to hit. When times are not so good and people are spending money like it's going out of style.
Dude, I was just getting ready to say that. We think alike. But is what's happening here, too. Like I drive by. A big dealership. Big GMC dealership. Dude, it looked like they were having a fair in the parking lot or something. I mean, dude, there was hundreds of people walking around looking at new cars. I was just like, wow. Then you got like, you got a lot of people, you know, because the family businesses in pizza, there's a lot of people out there, in my opinion, that, because I get to see all the orders and stuff, spending money they shouldn't be spending. Right? Just by, I'm looking at addresses and stuff. So even like, because there are classes, man, the lower class, you know, people that are really struggling, just throwing like $50, $60 on pizza orders, man. It's like, dude, go to the grocery store, feed your family. Why are you spending $60 on pizza? Although we love it, right? Put the nephew through college. Let's go. But yeah, man, it's crazy the way people are throwing money around. But yeah, what Yasha said, man, it's just a sign. It is a sign. I'm telling you, it's going to be ugly. Not going to be a bit surprised. Who will really thrive, in my opinion, when the shit hits the fan? Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin's going to thrive, in my opinion, because the dollar's weak. We already know that. Gold is going to take a plunge. It's going to be nasty. You'll hear all the gold bugs crying. I don't hold any. I do not hold any. I only stock one heavy metal. Yep, only stock one metal. It's a soft lead, though. It's a soft lead. So it can break apart. do maximum damage. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, this is a wild day. And this could, I'm telling you, man, this could play out today where, like I said, SPY could range in here. You could see gold pump a little bit. Dixie pulling back. and everything could hit the fan tomorrow. I just don't see it, man. I really do. I think this is going to happen today. I'm just being patient here. And risk off, right? Risk off. I think I'm in 4 puts right now. 3 were from Friday. I'm not interested in going hog wild. There's no reason to. Got to let day one play out. Man, it's a tight freaking expected move range too. And with that little pump, right, it went bottom side about 427.5, 430 on the top side. 430 on the top side, which literally top side of the 68.3 was almost there. So first resistance level, maybe the 4-hour 1SD. Yep, we're right on it. About a 0.2 high, actually. So, yeah, it's right in this no man's land right here. But you can see what's happening, right? This thing's rejecting off the 68.3. Got a wick up through the first resistance level on the daily, pulled back. Got a little pullback on that 15-minute candle. Then sent a wick right to the 68.3, pull back. You can see, where are the bears, man? Where's the algos? They're sitting right up here. There's a little battle going on, like there always is, right? There's always a battle going on. Only buying and selling. That's what's up with the markets. That's why I'm going to hear people say, oh man, you shouldn't be able to sell. It's like, really? Really? Come on, man. What, I don't know. People have lost their way. It's all this entitlement from the younger folks, which, hey man, it's not everybody though, but there is a massive gap now if you haven't noticed. When I was a kid, it was across the board. You had people. Nowadays, kids either they get it or they are totally lost. And you can see it. You can see the division in this country, right, between the kids. Just like the people, though, to be honest, we all got to come together. That's all that needs to happen, right? That's what we're supposed to do. You got these entities, all this separation agenda and stuff. Look at the media. It's incredible, man. It's incredible. I feel bad for people in these cities, man. There's a lot of crime, a lot of death happening, but the media only talks about when it's like white on black crime, which is so bad because that's not the crime that's killing everybody, man. People are killing themselves. It's like a fucking genocide. I don't know what's going on, why people don't see this and just be like, you know what? We're not going to let these politicians separate us anymore. We're all going to come together. All right, ran over. Minis, huh? Let's check the minis.
Right now.
That's all right.
Come together right now over me.
Come together right now. Hey, all you young guys, who is that? That's what I want to see. I want to see SPY just dump. That's what I want to see. I mean, is everything going to follow Dixie around? Dixie's pulling back. SPY's pulling back. We get this same narrative going this week. This is going to be real easy. Last week, man, oh man, didn't lose the trade, man. Didn't lose the trade. 100% last week. Just, man, it's the indicators. I don't have a freaking crystal ball. I can't call my secret agent down under in Australia, right? I'd love it if he was really in the future. But to get these data set prices, man, it's the indicators. It's all about mean reversion. I didn't understand it at first years ago. I'm like, mean reversion? What the hell? What? I've never heard this. The caveman never talked about this, right? Because a lot of us, that's where we met, like 2016, right in that area, middle of 2016. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. Let's see it, Dumpy. Let's get down and test this weekly range. And that's why, like day one of this weekly, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me to buy some puts, right? But I want the data set to get into the weekly. It's going to make the rest of the week a lot easier, seeing where these dailies populate. Because after that weekly range gets tested, then those are just support and resistance levels. Don't need to be tested anymore. Then I'm moving on to the daily, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's all the daily ranges, where they're populating, above or below the weekly. Where's the monthly? It all comes into play. There's the African crypto warlord coming back from, apparently there was a squirrel gang war going on in the trees. He posted
Hello,
it.
this
Okay.
is Chat GPT.
Hopefully everybody made it out alive.
Yeah, been in war zone out here 4 hours, running around the whole fence of the yard shouting. It was
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I get it here too, man. I get it here too. I walk out in the morning and it's like all you hear is just animals scattering through the dried leaves in the woods. They think it's the dogs.
Yeah, you can poop your pants. Like, is that dangerous?
Yeah, yeah. Especially when big dog starts running, man. He's chasing them down. Squirrels are like, I'm fast. I'm like, all right, you better climb a tree, dude, because he's gonna get you. He is gonna get you. All right, come on down. I would like to see a nice big dump. We need it. We need it. Let me see. Let's go over here. Let me check crypto real quick. My SPY's doing its thing. I got my eye over here on my brokerage. Now there we go. There's those 426s kicking in. What the hell did I even buy that at? I don't even know, man. I think I bought it like right around 20 cents or something. It's already up a dime. I really though, I mean that the 421s I bought, I need to get this data set down here. I don't know. Really into the whoops, let me go back on the SPY. Let me kick that back on the SPY real quick since I'm continuing to talk about it. I said it wasn't. No. There we go. I'm sitting there looking at the minis. I thought it was SPY. There we go. So yeah, let's get down here first, test the daily and see what happens. The weekly's right under it. But I would love to see center of the range, 24, even the bottom. Come down here, test the bottom of the weekly range today, 422.5. It'll work out fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. Let me see here. See how this is setting up on low time frames here. This dollar? No. Yeah, dollar, man. Dumping out 33, huh? Let's see what's going on now. Go up here on the 4 hour. I'll go 4 hour down. Yeah, big nasty 4 hour candle coming down. On what? Hidden bear, man. Higher high. Higher high. Actually, yeah, it is. But boy, that data set kept running. Dude, this set up hidden and right here, you see a little crook? Set up bear div and hidden bear. Wow. No wonder it's dumping out. Look at that volatility expansion. Look, I mean, you're trading Dixie. It's telling you right here. Look at grade. Grade is peaked out at 100% with the volatility, with the low length. Negatively correlated, right? Correlation broke. Correlation broke. You can see, right? It was contracting, negatively correlated already. And then, boom, volatility popped. Volatility popped. Everything's expanding, negatively correlated. And what did it do? It got outside the power mean band right there. Boom. Where's it at right now? Right at the reverse wave trend, which it should do. On the 4 hour. Check the 90. Goodness gracious. I mean, look at all the bear div it was setting up. Right? Returns oscillator Z-score. Low length Z-score. No brainer that was coming. I just want to see how far outside the power mean band this thing was on the 90 and where is it at right now? We always spend half the stream waiting for these indicators to populate, but that's okay. That's okay. We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it. It only happens when I'm streaming. It's because I'm using indicators on the platform. I'm literally streaming on. Wires are getting crossed. Something's going on. Yeah, it just came down here, tested what? Is that the 99? Yeah, 99 log MA, man. Boom, wick right to it on the 90 minute. That is powerful. Plus, right, wave trend into the power mean band. Rejection off the Fisher. You guys seeing this? How well this works? This is why I
lined
use
up perfectly with top right.
Yeah.
Your 3 SD -3.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. On this 90 minute candle, 99.7 Laplace move. Bam. For sure. So you get you're outside the power mean band here. First, boom. Look at the 90 minute candle. Goes up. Rejects off, what is that? The 99 log MA and the reverse wave trend. Pulls back a little bit and then says, no. Runs out, tests the reverse Fisher. That's a hell of a move right there on the 90-minute chart. But then immediately, we showed all the bear div. What's it do? Whoop, right back down to the 99. You're outside the power mean band, rejecting off the reverse Fisher, and you shoot all the way down. You tested the wave trend. You dump down into the 90, into the 99 log MA. And this is all what? Random. I mean, look, it's straight up. The predictor model flipped to the downside, and it jettied straight back up into a random walk. Doesn't get any more random. All the volatility is expanding, negatively correlated. Beautiful example of how volatility works. This 90-minute chart right here. That being said, let me see. I want to snapshot that bad boy. Let's get all of it so I know what the hell I was even looking at. There we go. Good stuff. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that in a little tutorial, I believe. See what happened on the 45. Goodness gracious. Oh, Dixie. Here, I'll tell you what. Because you did see on that 90, right? Hit the 99.7 Laplace. This could be, right? You get that quick dump. Whoop! This could pull right back up. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. The only thing is, let me see something here. How beautiful is that? Right back down, tested the daily now. Now daily's tested. Okay? You're free. You're free. You got to remember, that is not a support level. All you see is a red dotted line. So immediately, if you've been using this indicator, you're going to think, oh man, that's the first resistance level on the new weekly volatility range for Dixie. No, it's not. It's not at all. That's what I thought at first. So I scaled it down. I'm like, okay, where's the weekly? And I'm like, what is going on? Because then I saw the green dotted line. I'm like, okay, well, there's the first support. There's the first resistance, right? That's what I thought. So I'm in here looking, where the hell? And then I saw the prices, and I was like, oh shit. Dixie is going to be flying around this week, man. This is exactly the kind of stuff you're going to see, man. Big nasty moves like this, wrecking people. Got to take advantage of this. If Dixie gets stuck under this weekly range, all right, man, oh man, could be bad for the dollar bulls. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But the markets, in my opinion, they're a little over. They got a little bit above their britches. Dixie's gonna have to pop out of the hole though, unless everybody's gonna fly. I mean, last week all the data sets were following each other. Dixie, SPY, Bitcoin. You don't see it very often. And I showed it, man. Everything was correlating, right? All those assets were starting to correlate. Not so much on a daily, but lower time frames as the week was progressing, they were all getting correlated. I think even the daily, maybe what was it on though? I think it was SPY and Dixie on the daily started correlating. IWM down 1.75. Damn. Wow. The hell, the Russell, huh? Interesting, man. Russell getting slapped around a little bit right now. Man, let's see where its range was at. Where you at? Yeah, let's go to the Russell. Let's see here. Right to the center of the weekly range. Russell's testing it. First support level on the daily right there. Interesting. What about the minis? Whew. Yep, center. Good stuff. You know what? Where's NASDAQ? I'm just interested. Yeah, immediate. When those futures opened last night, whoop, right to the top of the weekly. Didn't really get below 4 hours 68.3. You did on the first 4 hour candle. Almost got a wick down to the 95.4 Laplace, pulled back up, then boom, kicking it up. These next 4 hour candles, you were just kicking it up off the 68.3 Laplace here. Then found support on the top of the weekly, rocket shipped. Ding! Wide weekly range though. Probably not going to be a ton of volatility, although you're seeing it, but you got kind of a tight daily, so there's that. There is that. Yeah, let's look at IWM. It's the same, but yeah, they're all going to be right about center. Good. Everything's in sync. Everything is in sync. Dixie's trying to pull out of its little hole here. It needed to test this daily range, and it did. So if Dixie wants to move, it can. And here is the thing. Let's go up Dixie on the 5-day. There we go. Woo! There we go. Those 421s are starting to get some action. That's what I want to see. I looked over and the bid was green. Woo! Let's go, baby. Okay, so I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Right? You come down. Reverse Fisher kind of supported this last dump. Now it's above the reverse wave trend. What usually happens? I'm telling you, man. Look out. Dixie could. Here's the 33. 106.3. Telling you, man, I see Dixie ripping up topside of this power mean band. I really do. Really do. I'm just saying that because it got above the Fisher. And that's on the 5-day. Let's see the 3-day. Let's see where this wick just went on the 3-day candle. Back to test that wave trend. But you're at the top of the power mean band here. You know what happens usually when this is going on this 3-day? This data set could go sideways waiting for this power mean band to flip bullish. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go down the 2-day. Why am I doing this back? Just I want to see where is the 2-day starting to flip. Right? Because that's all going to roll uphill. Yep, and it is. It's starting to. Look at all the log MAs. Previous 2-day candle went back down, hit the wave trend. You're just in no man's land. Blah. Not a fun place to be. Not a fun place to be. I'm going to be a bit surprised if that daily on Friday. No, it didn't still. You're just hanging up at the top side of the power mean band. This is what I'm talking about on like the 3-day, 5-day, all that. This is what you want to see, right? The power mean band turning bullish on the 2-day, 3-day, 5-day. I mean, you got outside here, perfect test of the wave trend. Since then, this baby's got no chill. Got the high up about 104.6, pulled back, right? Returns mean revert. These are all different lengths. This power mean band, it's just all different lengths of power means, right? Here's the 33, my favorite, the dot down here, 102.2. Oh boy, that is interesting. Brutal. So looked on the 90. What about the 4-hour? Oh, come on, dev bands, UPM. And you got these deviation bands populating the same time as the UPM too. It's tough. It's tough on TradingView. We understand. Our indicators have a massive code.
2 hours later.
Yeah, hit the 95.4 on the 4-hour. All right, hit the 95.4 on the 4-hour. We saw on the 90-minute hit the 99.7. Just a wave trend test, that's all. You're outside the power mean band. Whoop, right back to the wave trend. Got a wick right down into the 9 and the 33 log MA. Right? I think the bottom is right there, 103. So it is. It's a wave trend test. I'm going to be a bit surprised this thing pull back up. 104.1. All right, I've done a Dixie. But no brainer. No freaking brainer, man. No brainer. There was that little bit of bear div right there. Just coming down close to the zero mean. You can use those areas as divergence. That's not something in the beginning I really saw, but as time has progressed, yes. SPY's just not having it though. Gold got up to 60, pulling back. It's at 56. It's that 4-hour candle right there, and I'm telling you, the bear div on the 4-hour. We're waiting for this to cross the zero mean. You see a nice positive correlation, which it is right now, I think. Yeah, got a little bit of positive correlation right now. Yeah, the 4-hour. It tried. And you got the trend to the top side, right? You're getting ready. The entropy is getting ready to break back inside the 2SD band. Are these important? Yeah, they are. Deviation bands around anything. Look, this is entropy percentile at the top side. Is it just coincidence that it turns down from the 2SD band, pulls up from the 2SD band? No. And I've even got the 3 SDs just in case. Just in case. I literally had a friend. His name was Justin Case. Just talked to him the other day. He's out in Tahoe. boy. Be like, hey, just in case I, like, you know, like Michael Hunt, that guy.
Just in time.
Just in time. That was his cousin on his mother's side. Just in time.
That's right.
Just in case and just in time.
This is his uncle's name.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Hi, ChatGPT. How are you doing? We love our soundboard here.
When you see the returns stop driving the price action to smashing the third standard deviation band up or down on the RMLR, look for mean reversion. When you see returns drive price action way past the UPM bands and the asset is having a nice fat tail outlier, look for mean reversion to the reverse wave trend. Mean reversion isn't nasty. It just wants your attention, your trade, and HODs.
I love it. Oh my God. Hilarious, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
ChatGPT is being trained to learn the VEPS.
Yeah, train that woke ass bot.
I'm actually training Google Bard more because it's live. It's actual updated info.
Oh, really? See, I haven't been messing with them at all.
Yeah, but Bard includes even brand new information just posted now in Google.
Yeah.
It's not limited. It's not date limited to 2021 for some reason.
We need somebody with some brains programming those bots. So I'm glad Yasha's doing it because, yeah, all the other people, we're going to have some crazy.
No, I'm just, well.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. I'm telling you, man, SPY is going to come crashing down and get back into this power mean band here at some point on this 4 hour. People are going to be crying. They're going to get wrecked. It's at 420. Imagine that. Top side of the power mean band on the 4 hour time frame. It's beautiful. Right at 420. 420.05 gives you. So when you're dealing with 420, got an extra 5 seconds here on the device. We're just being silly now.
No. 420 somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Man. This pullback here, man. Look at that 90-minute candle. So once again, right, got SPY trying to follow Dixie around. But like I've already said, this thing could freaking just range around today. It really could. Inside that 68.3. Because obviously Dixie's not liking this. There's SPY. Sitting right in that 68.3 Laplace. It's the range right here. And so what's that mean for new people listening? There's a 68.3% chance SPY's data set closes in this range today. That's all the probabilities are about. That's why when you get to these levels, you break these levels, you're looking for the next level, right? The 95.4. Scale this down a little bit. Bring it in. Bring it in, folks. Bring it in. There it is. Just showed its head. Man, I can't even drag the data set down. Come on. There. Oh. Now it's all going to catch up and probably drop below the screen. Here's the 95.4 Laplace on the top side. 95.4 on the bottom side. So you expand that range to the 95.4 Laplace. That's exactly what it is. There's a 95.4% chance SPY's data set closes in this range. And it is a big range today. 435 to the top. 420 to the bottom. Boy, this 420 number keeps popping up. I don't have anything to do today after the stream. I have a feeling I'm being tempted right now. What is going on? Silly. It's just silly.
You should have been smashing that bong when it was going through 420.
Right? Hey, man. Who says I wasn't? I was off camera for a while. No.
Pull the dealer when it starts running off because it's below 420.
But I am cleansing right now. It's tough, man. It's tough. I really can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you spin out. You spin out. I'm having enough issues not eating. But that's the thing. If anybody's ever done good cleanses, man, think about it this way. If you never cleanse, if you never do any type of fasts or anything, it's literally like you go buy a new car, you turn it on at the dealership, and then when you get home at night, you pull it in the garage, you don't turn it off. The car never turns off. You're just running it nonstop. The car is going to start to break down after a while, right? Number one, how are you going to change your oil when the car's running? You're not. You got to stop. You got to slow down. You got to cleanse. It's powerful. I got to tell you, I do it every spring. Springtime, clean time. 3 weeks out of your life.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. There's 3 different cleanses. I do each a week at a time. Boom. Done. Then I can go back to my debauchery.
Right.
It's probably why. I mean,
so by the end of day 21, like let's say you're smoking cigarettes, you're not smoking cigarettes. And then if you feel the need to pick up a cigarette or whatever, when you have a whiskey on day 22, you do. Is that the kind of idea?
It's almost like when you're done with the cleanse, you don't even want to go back to anything. You're clear, you're clean, but then life grabs you again, grabs you by the butt neck and the neck, start shaking you up. Yeah, man.
All the power to you, man. It's very strong of you. Especially with holding NFTs, trading crypto, and looking at price. A lot of us would suffer from heavy addictions.
Yeah.
So well done on you, dude. That's some strong shit.
Yep, 100%. Got to clean yourself. That's for sure. What you doing down there, 421, all lit up green? I'm seeing some signs. I'll tell you what, man. The market makers right now, they know. I can just tell. Let me see if this is all skewed up. Let's see here. What are these 1SDs at, man? Yeah, it's skewed big time for the puts, man. At the 1SD levels, the top and bottom, the calls are 10 cents, the puts are 21. So there's that. What are the market makers thinking, P-Funk? Telling you, man, the market makers are looking for this thing to go down. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. And it makes sense, man. You got the weekly range down here, right? Now, I don't know what most market makers use. High probability they're not using this, but they're not stupid. They're market makers for a reason. Market makers.
There must be 2 spaghetti crosses down there. What do you reckon? I think they called it a golden pocket, eh?
The old golden pocket.
Are there 2 spaghetti lines?
Here's Alpha Trading's golden pocket. Our golden pocket's the center of the daily, weekly, and monthly volatility range. We're going to steal that terminology, right? Because using FIBs to trade with, man, come on. You show me a Fibonacci level that gets tapped, I'll show you a distribution level that it was reaching for. And that fib level was there. Because, hey, I'm not a fib basher. Dude, it's the creation of the entire freaking universe. That the mathematics there, boom. What is the language of the creator? Mathematics. If you think about it, look, is it going to be just one specific language? No, because people speak all kinds of different languages. What's the universal language? Math. Period. There's no argument about it, my opinion. Everything that's important, it's all math-based. It's crazy. You know what's real interesting? Is what they found is like the mathematics in the universe. The code, the literal code, is the same code that browsers are running on. It's called, what is it called? Self-correcting code. Am I correct on that, Yasha? I think that's what it's called, self-correcting code. It's wow. Hey, if you've never heard of a guy named Billy Carson,
that dude, yeah.
Go watch some Billy Carson vids. He'll wake you up real fast. I mean, you talk about lightning. Dude is just, wow, man. What an incredible dude. He won an award yesterday, too, for everything he's done. For philanthropy and teaching and Philanthropy. I mean, dude, he's been doing this since he's like 20. Dude, he's older than me, and dude, the guy looks like he's 35. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude.
He looks young. Yeah,
he looks
does.
very young. Dude, he's older than I am. I had somebody in the restaurant the other day that just blew their mind. Right? Is because like I sold out of the family businesses years ago. Right? I'm just up there helping. They need help. But my younger brother owns them. They all thought I was the younger brother. And so they find out. She was like, oh my God. She's like, I thought you were like 40. I was like, thanks. Does that mean young girls, hey, do I got a chance? Hilarious though. But I just like him, I mean, this is why I cleanse. This is why I'm healthy and don't have health issues. Just got to cleanse out the body every once in a while. Once a year, in my opinion. You do these 3 cleanses a week apiece, you're good, man. You're good. Body just needs a break.
No. I feel good to hear that someone who's a restaurateur ages faster than someone who's in crypto. I know it's bad to say, but to hear that, it's like, all right, it's okay. Because I can see my age coming on, and I'm looking at my friends, and I'm like, yeah, you guys don't smoke cigarettes and other things, but you're looking way younger than me.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, I like that one meme. It's got the old guy with the gray beard. And he's like, hey, I'm a cryptocurrency trader. I'm 35 or something like that. He's waving. Dude looks 70. It's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. I wouldn't, like I said before, SPY could range. SPY could range in here. Really could. Dixie's got some work to do. Dixie needs to pull up. And it's trying. Got to get back up in onto the top side here. Hold on. Because I mean, you think these dollar bears immediately as soon as they hammered this down from the 68.3, they all jetted right to the bottom of the 68.3 Laplace in this tight weekly range. If the dollar cannot get back up above here, it is doomed this week. It is doomed because that is a strong area. You get that tight of a range, my God. You can see this thing. Where's the bottom of the monthly at? Let's see here. Let's pull you in. There you are, 102.8. I'd be a bit surprised to see this thing pull back there if it cannot get back above the weekly. If it does get back above the weekly and can, during this day, close some candles outside the top side of the 68.3, could be the dollars a week. Got a sweet little bird singing to me. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here right now. My God, these trees are so lush. Do have neighbors. Can't see them in the summer, though, man. I mean, these woods just... But everybody right in this area, everybody's got it in between like 10, 20 acres. So we got a lot of room between us. We really do. Okay. Let's take our time here. Take our time. Looking for some stocks. Yeah, Boyle. Yeah, I mean, Boyle was up, almost 10%. Things already pulled back a few percent. It is a crusher. Coinbase down 4%. Let's see where Coinbase's range was at. Yeah, here's the weekly. Oh, man, I mean, it's down below the weekly. But you see, Coinbase's weekly range went up from last week. Here was last week's. Right here. So it's got some rebounding to do. You can see it gapped down, sent a wick right up, right? Tested, went through the daily and then just dumped out. Almost down here. It's at the first 4 hour 95.4 Laplace right now. So during this first 4 hour candle on Coinbase, yeah, man. I mean, there's a 95.4% chance it doesn't close below that area. And then right below it, you got the first standard deviation, normal distribution. So let's see what happens with Coinbase. Keep an eye on that bad boy. Google. Google. We were just talking about your AI, bub. See where Google's is at. A googly goo goo. Goodness gracious, right? You get the gap down below the weekly, and that just wow. wow. I mean, if the dollar's going to stay weak, dude, these markets are going to go haywire. I mean, obviously, I was just going with the probabilities, especially on Friday. That's why I bought those puts, man. Probably a little low. Probably should have bought like 425s instead, but it's okay. It's okay. They were cheap. You got $30 of risk. Give me a break. For who knows what. If this thing were to dump out, premium will flood into those bad boys. And just the one put, the 426 I bought? Yeah, I'm like 2 cents up right now or something. It's all good. This could be an afternoon thing. Let these markets shake out a little bit. Let the market shake out. 1040? Holy shit, man. Time flies when you're having fun. Jesus. Right? You're talking SPYs too, right? Let me go up here to the minis. Let's see. I just saw P-Funks. Let's see. Break up 4286.
Yeah, it's possibly if it breaks down to it, but it's holding 88.90.
Yeah. I would probably.
So he's to crack that. It was a PMI that came up. That's BS, man.
Yeah, it looked like it came in under the expected, right? Didn't it?
And it spiked though. I actually had a contract. They left a sell out there. I didn't even realize I had a position up.
Right. The intraday volatility went up a couple points.
No volume either.
Yeah, I'm surprised this thing hasn't really. The Dixie though, man, Dixie's weak right now. Holy shit. Yeah, it's. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna have trouble getting back up above that daily or above that weekly range, and it's so tight, dude. It could run hard to the downside. And if it does, these markets gonna have a fantastic week. I mean, I'll flip my bias in a heartbeat. I'll be bullish. Let's see what happens. Intraday, yeah. I'm going to be doing some work tonight, early in the morning, running my workflow, trying to get this thing figured out. But when you're this far outside the power mean band, it's a no-brainer what's going to happen. It is a freaking no-brainer. I'm about to have to.
Do me a favor, pull up the minis on that same screen you have.
On here.
Yeah.
Yep. SPYs, got you. I'm up. There we go.
So I want to ask you about the APP and CC. So make sure what time frame you got there.
90 minute.
Yeah, we go 90 minute. So I still am a little confused on this reading of this. So when you're looking at this APP and CC, you got the lines because I have your exact screen here. So you have the green line. And then you have the two other squiggly lines. Okay, each one of those lines represents a different time, a different.
Okay, the green and red. What do they call it? What the hell do they call that? Gradient. The gradient line. That is the 2400, and the bottom correlation is the correlation for that one. The other thick line that's gradient from the light blue to the pink. That's the 981, and that's the center correlation. And then the columns are the 525, and the top correlation is for the 525 correlation.
The columns are the column is the correlation for the 525.
The columns are the 525. The top correlation is the correlation for that. Yep. It's like
the column is only representing the 525.
Yep. Columns the 525 read. The blue and pink gradient is the 981, and the green and red gradient line is the 2400. And then, it's in order for the correlations: 525,
so
981.
Looking at it right now, it's expanding. The 525 column is expanding.
Yeah.
You go down to the middle correlation, and it's positive. So there you go. So it's expanding. It's positive. So going on our tendencies, we should go up.
Oh, and it is this 90-minute candle.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yep.
Okay.
And the 2400.
Right. Okay.
Everything's expanding. Everything's expanding on the 90-minute. I mean, that last 90-minute candle almost sent a wick to the 99.7 Laplace outside the power mean band, right? Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Because we're working on what?
When
Second
you're,
hand?
when you're using this screen and you go down in time frame, so you'll say start at 4 hour and then 90 minute and then maybe 15 minute. Usually you don't go further down than 15 minute, do you?
To do the workflow? Not really. No. I'll stop
Okay,
at the 15 to get the bias.
And then when you're trading, will you take this screen down to the 1 or 2 minute or 5 minute?
So when I get my bias from the daily, like I'll start at the daily 4 hour, 90, 45, 33, 15. Then when I'm actively trading, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm starting at a 9 minute, 9, 6, 3, trading right down here. Usually the 3 minute is my honey spot because I just love the number 3. It's my guy, and I start at the 9.
So it's almost like two workflows. You have a workflow that applies on an overall macro, and then you go 9, 6, 3, or 1 or whatever on a intraday macro.
100%. I'll get my bias on the daily, 20 the daily down to the 15. And then once I get that bias set, then I'm working the workflow the rest of the day, like 9 minute, 6 minute, 3 minute, to just get my entries. And am I counter trading my daily bias, or am I going with that bias? Just and that just helps with the risk. That just helps with risk.
No, I appreciate it. I just want, because you know what, that's really me. That really helped me out there, so I appreciate that.
Yo, fun. I don't know if you've seen yet, but it usually pops up on like clean days. So define that how you want. If you look at these indicators, okay, and we're just gonna do the RO, return on oscillator. We're not gonna do anything else. So we're just gonna picture the RO in our head, looking bullish or mean reversion to the upside. So bullish mean reversion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the daily will be at the mean. What is the 12 hour gonna look like? Well, the 12 hour will be down at the bearish side outlier. Okay. What's the 6 hour gonna look like? Well, the 6 hour is also gonna be at a mean. What's a 3 hour going to look like? Well, the 3 hour might be up at the top side outlier of the mean. Okay. And all it is as you zooming in, you're pretty much times 2 the distance. So if it's, so if it's mean reverting on the daily, then you're going to times 2 the distance pretty much of that RO. And that's where your 12 hour is going to end up. Then you're going to times 2 of the distance of the 12 hour, and that's where your 6 hour is going to end up. Now, it obviously gets very it gets very hard to process all these signals when you lose track of that. But if you know what I mean, like you get to zoom in on the snake, and the RO on the daily is exactly the same as it is on the 1 minute. And if you can comprehend that, you'll see how the volatility waves just roll through the time frame.
I'll be right back.
Right?
You continue.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay. So like right now, currently, just going by what you said. So I started at 90 minute. Okay, and I'm looking at the same RO screen that he had up. Okay. So if I started at the 90 minute, hypothetically, I'm just going by what it is. We're just coming up above. We're heading up from the mean. Okay. Then I go down to a 45, and it looks like it's barely above the mean. Okay. Then I go down to a 15, and it's way above it. Now heading out the upper line.
Yep.
Okay. Then if I go down to the 9 minute, it's now starting to turn back down, bouncing off the upper line. And then if I go, say, to a 3 minute, it is now back at the mean, down on the mean again. And if I go to a 1 minute, okay, we are below the mean now, heading down. In fact, we're below the mean through bottom pink line, or the deviation lines, or whatever those are on the RO. So I hate to sound stupid here, but that doesn't tell me shit.
Okay.
Either that or I'm just too stupid.
No. Don't worry. Straight up. Just off of hearing that, what would I be looking for? I'd be looking for the 9 minute to mean revert down through the mean, and that will tell me that the 45 minute fails bullish mean revert. So if there's no hidden bull div on the 9 minute, then I know that there's nothing strong enough to get that 45 triggered and 90 minute continuation. If that makes sense.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I've been trying to practice that one on. You and I have gone over the RO quite a bit, and I know it's very important to you.
Well, RO with volatility, it's just a lot easier to explain than we just go, okay, the volatility is in the same direction as RO, it's a clean signal, go for the trade. I mean, that's the term here.
And I guess, like, do me a favor. Do you by chance have a copy of his same screen? Because he's not here, so can't pull that screen up. But if you're looking at the RO, just based off that screen that he had there, which I have a copy. I have like 8 charts up in front of me. And so this is one of them. And what's up? Hang on, hang on a second. You good? Okay. And so I got it. So and I completed. So okay, so I just wanted to see on the bull div here or bear div where would it be when Bilbo gets back? I'll ask him that because that's something also too. I'm not real big with divs. I don't really use it. Are you? Do you do divs?
Well, yeah. So here's the thing. It's very nice to have once you're in the trade that's going your direction. So if you can see that there's a bear or a bull div, but we'll use a bear div in this example. If you can see that a lower high is going to be set, just because the daily mean is there and whatever, something significant, okay? You can see that there's going to be a lower high put in, and you put your trade in before the bear div, okay, pumped up on the oscillator. That's pretty much a confirmation signal to keep you in the trade until stated otherwise.
Well, here, real quick, on a 9-minute beat where it started to turn back down up the blue line and up the line, it is higher, so that would be bull div.
Yeah, if it holds above the mean, then you're going to have the 9-minute bull div, hidden bull div, more than likely, push through on to the 45 and the 90.
Right. Do me a favor, Bilbo. Put the same. That's where you put on the minis, S&P minis. Gracie, just give me put in a 9-minute S&P mini. So that RO is what I want to talk. That's the RO. See, his RO is different. No, I guess it's the same. So you see how your RO is.
Yeah, there wasn't really any bull div for this freaking move here. Just hammering is what this thing could set up, though. If you get a higher high here, is some hidden bear.
Sure. What's your number, real quick? Just so my mind's in the same. What's your look back? 7? The length?
Actually, it's on 9 right now.
9. So let me get. So I get mine to look the same.
Yeah, but dude, I was testing something. I'm usually running this on a 7. I got to change mine back, to be honest.
Okay, so I'm going to change back to a 7.
Yeah.
I really did look the same. So that's a lot of time. See, that's going back from the time that I've been here with you guys. And I'm really glad that you actually, made these charts available to us in the sense the way you have it, because you're explaining it. So now it makes sense.
Because you see, you throw it on a 7. There is hidden bear setting up on a 7.
It is hidden bear.
And the 9-minute. Look where it was too. Reverse Fisher too. So yeah.
Oscillator higher high, candlesticks still at a lower high until close.
Oh, okay. Price action versus. Okay, so that's where the div is. The price action versus the.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Makes sense. I'm sorry.
And then if you're looking on Z-score, let me see. Look at the low length Z-score. The low length Z-score is where the bull div was at, and the low length Z-score. Right? You had the bull div for this little pump up to the reverse Fisher was Z-score. Boom, 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 boom. Where there was lower lows on the return oscillator, but then the return oscillator is the one that's setting up the hidden bear, and it's right at the 2 SD band too. It's already turning down. So yeah, we're talking about a 9-minute though. Shit happens fast, right?
I got it. I appreciate it because I didn't even take into account. So the price action was going up. It was making a higher high in RO. So it just hasn't been But
exactly.
The minis are headed up. So if the price action continues to go up, and that RO has made a higher high than the one before, on the 9-minute, then it plays out where the RO directed this. I mean,
okay, so one thing that's gonna maybe mess you up is, let's say that RO is turned red and it's like, oh yeah, hidden bull div, fucking amazing. We're gonna get this short. Go look at your 45, your 90, and your 3 hour, and just see if one of them has positive drift. Because if any one of those guys has positive drift, it's gonna take way longer for that 9 minute to mean revert down. And if they do have positive drift, then we know that we're gonna get a hidden bull or a hidden bull or a bull div off that 9 minute. Just because there's positive drift from volatility and channel on the highest and top. That's what's delaying the dump on the 9 minute.
I got it. Okay, I'm cool. I'm with you guys now. I'm with you now. I appreciate the time. I didn't mean to ask the stupid questions. So.
Well, they ain't stupid.
It's good to explain.
Yeah, there's no stupid questions. Definitely, you can drop all the way to the 1 minute. I mean, there's some bear div. There's some bear div setting up right now, rejecting. Last rejection off the zero mean brought a nice 1 minute candle down. Let's see what happens here. Usually it compiles, and maybe this 1 minute candle just.
Thank you very much. I got to drop my daughter off to get her haircut, but I appreciate the time. So
yep.
Thank you very much.
You the man.
Thanks, guys.
You the man.
Go get your nails done as well.
Let's see here. Where's that bottom right there? Interesting. Playing on the 1 minute. That's what I'm talking about here. It's starting to get a little outlier on the 1 minute now. Back to the downside with you micros. Come on, SPY. Do us a solid and just dump. Piece of garbage you. Got to dirty talk it. Got to dirty talk it. Looks like Dixie's trying to pull back up out. Let's go over here. Let's take a peek. Dixie. Yeah, trying to bounce out of there. It's back up. Let's close this 15-minute candle above. Back up inside to 68.3 Laplace. This is where I see today, letting all this shake out. Dixie could range right in here. All right. SPY, same thing. Inside that 68.3. We'll have to see, though. Man, I got so much stuff to do today. Goodness. Oh, and it's 11. Yeah, let's wrap this up. We'll have to see how this plays out. I'm looking for this pullback at some point. All right, on SPY. Got to test this weekly range, man. Got to test this weekly range. Just right here. It's not far. Top side 426. Hell, haven't even really sent a wick into the daily yet. But that's where I'm looking for this thing to range to the bottom side here of the 68.3 Laplace. That could be a test of the weekly. Definitely close enough. It just hasn't shown enough down move for me to say, yeah, that's a test. We had this little pullback right here, but it can't even break the 68.3 on the 4 hour to test the fully test the daily. So there's that. Tomorrow going to be really interesting. The rest of today is we got to go. We're at 2 hours. So yeah, guys, thanks for all the support in the Discord, on TradingView, on YouTube. If you happen to find our video on YouTube, because we're shadow banned there, because we're giving correct information about the markets, of course we're shadow banned. So yeah, guys, we'll get back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are Alpha Trading, like Yasha always says. We pretty much support ourselves here. We have no sponsors. We sponsor ourselves. Alpha Trading sponsors Alpha Trading. And we're here for all you traders. Yep. With all that being said, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Peace.